Meteorologist Josh Johns live in your neighborhood of West, where the West Fair and Rodeo is taking place tonight. We had Bull Fest last night. Tonight, the regular rodeo begins. It all starts at 7:30, and the gates open at 6:30. And, you know, there's lots of seating here. There's plenty of room where people can get, but let's say you need to make it here late, and maybe you don't get the best seating. You're worried, hey, can I see the action? Well, check it out. They've got you. Look at this big old video board here on the end with the bull riding chutes. You're going to be able to see all the action tonight as that takes place right there on that video board. So even if you don't have the best seat in the house, you're still going to have the best seat in the house. Out here tonight, let me show you what the forecast is going to hang around in the upper 90s here as we go through the afternoon. Once we get on into the evening, those numbers will come down a bit. So you can see that forecast right there. Sunshine will be around here. It's going to be hot. There's no sugarcoating that. They got concessions. They got ice cold drinks. They got ice cold beer. They got ice cold water. Anything you need to stay cool here, they've got you. Look outside right there right now on the Syntex Roof Systems camera at the 25 News Studios. Temperatures in the upper 70s. Clouds and radar not showing much hanging around here locally. We are watching some sea breeze showers that will likely develop here as we go through the rest of the day, and those will likely stay down along the coast, though. Not expecting much here. Upper 70s out there currently. We do have dew points hanging around the low 70s as well, so it's still plenty humid. It's a little less humid than yesterday. I don't feel as much moisture in my fingertips as I did yesterday, but it's still humid. We're going to start off here in the 70s. It'll warm up quickly. Lower 80s by 9 o'clock, feeling close to 90, 93 by noon, feeling like 101. In the upper 90s, it'll feel closer to 100 to 105 this afternoon. We're actually going to be above normal today. Our normal's 98. I'm calling for 99, but keep in mind, feel like numbers, well, they could exceed 100 and get closer to 105. There's not a heat advisory in effect for the entire area, but there are a couple of counties that are under it still. It really doesn't matter if you're under it or you're not. You still need to take those heat precautions today. Plenty of water. Our upper high bringing that heat is continuing to build here through the weekend, but once we get into early next week, that will start to relax and move off to the west, and that should open up the room for a little bit of an upper level dip in the atmosphere by Monday into Tuesday, bringing us the potential for a couple of showers. It's not a great shot, but you know, about a 20% chance. 10-day forecast shows that heat rolling right on into the weekend, though. 99 Friday, 98 Saturday, and 96 on Sunday. I'm expecting small rain chances both Monday and Tuesday, high of 95 with 20% chances of rain, and then back into the upper 90s here as we head into next week. And in the Brazos Valley, more of the same. Upper 90s continue. We'll get into the mid-90s with those small rain chances for early next week before the heat builds again heading on into next weekend. You just may hang around to a little bit more moisture there, keeping the rain chances around. We're going to have more here throughout the morning as we're at the West Fair and Rodeo grounds. Stay with us.
The Houston Texans are ready to get back on the gridiron this fall, and it starts this Saturday.